Hi everyone, my name is Greg Naponi. I'm Product Manager here at Embarcadero Technologies. I'm actually here today to do a public service announcement. We've seen a disorder that's actually been plaguing DBAs and developers everywhere called Compulsive Tuning Disorder, or CTD if you will. And this phrase was originally coined by an Oracle DBA years ago. But over the past year or so, with IT budget shrinking and a lot of the virtualization and consolidation of servers, we've seen this compulsive tuning disorder turn up quite a bit and more over time. People are having a lot of difficulty finding performance issues and pinpointing the specific issues they need to fix. And so they're actually going around and tuning SQL on whims and chasing phantom issues. So what we'd like to talk about today are 5 quick and easy steps using DB Optimizer that you can use to avoid falling into the trap of compulsive tuning disorder. If we actually look at DB Optimizer, we're going to walk you through the 5 steps to avoid compulsive tuning disorder. And one of those first important steps is actually profiling the database in order to pinpoint the bottlenecks that you actually want to go after. And you can profile whether you're using this tool in development, when you're unit testing, or QA, when you're load testing. And DBAs obviously can use this in production to pinpoint issues as well. So the first step is profiling your database. So now that you take a look at the snapshot, it's very easy to pinpoint the spikes in performance and see and crop into the specific SQL statements that rise to the top. So finding your bottlenecks and also finding the top SQL that is contributing to the performance bottleneck. Next, you can actually tune your SQL. So we actually tune SQL in a few different ways. We help you find the optimal execution path. We also help you leverage existing indexes and create indexes that might be missing. We even let you actually look at SQL from a different perspective of rewriting the SQL. If SQL is being written poorly, we want to be able to help you pinpoint that poorly written SQL and help you write it better at the click of a button. And finally, we actually let you look at this from a schema perspective. So finding very quickly easy design flaws such as Cartesian joins we're showing here. So the collaboration can occur nicely between a developer, a QA engineer, and a DBA. And now with this new visual SQL tuning feature, the data architect can be brought into the loop as well. So if you've actually gone through the first 4 steps, profiling, discovering your bottleneck, finding the top SQL, tuning that SQL, it's nice to actually be able to go out and stress test your code to validate performance gains. We have something called the load editor that allows you to do that. It allows you to pick a number of parallel sessions or users to be hitting the database at the same time, number of executions per user, and then we show you a side-by-side of the old SQL being run next to the new SQL, so you can validate that you have performance gains side-by-side in a profiling session. So what we've shown you today is there's 5 easy steps you can take, and there's also a nice way to prove out at the very end that you've got your performance gains. So here are the 5 steps. First step is profile. The second step is discover your bottleneck and analyze it. The third step is find the top SQL contributing to the performance bottleneck. The 4th step is tune your SQL. And those 4 different ways we discussed already. And the 5th step is actually stress testing to validate your performance gains. So hopefully these 5 steps will help you avoid compulsive tuning disorder in the future. Thanks for joining us today to talk about compulsive tuning disorder and the 5 quick and easy steps you can take to avoid it using DB Optimizer. And next we're going to have a slide for you for some action items. You can help us by taking a tour of our DB Optimizer product page, by trying out the product for free, 14-day trial, and we'd love to get your feedback. Thanks very much.